I leave her alone for 5 minutes. She's having half the patio up, wants to plant more flowers, and there's also talk that I'm going to be laying a patio. I don't know. Everybody should have an Andrea in her life. Keeps you on your toes, I tell you that. What's up, guys and girls? How the blooming devil are you? It's Sunday. We're not doing our average Sunday town trip because we went up there yesterday. There's going to be some chaos, I imagine. There'll be some fun. There will be some games. And I'm sure the universe has something planned for us. Whatever that may be, you'll have to stay and find out. But for now, we're going full like garden DIY vibes. Good times. Fire up that intro. Something I learned via the internet today is burying a dead body. It's not 6 feet, it's supposed to be 3 to 4. Something to do with like substrates and like micro stuff makes the body decompose way better. Interesting fact for you. Still don't think it's wide enough for a body though, Andrea.
I'll get you in there easy.
Oh, cheers.
I'll put you sideways.
Oh yeah, I suppose that'd do it, right? You know the one thing missing from that picture? Tea and coffee.
5 minutes later.
Not only did I let myself down, Andrea let me down, didn't she? Missed all of the action, the fun and the games. Out of all of the spots we just found, well, about 10 minutes ago, found a perfect post hole that was there. And it was pretty gnarly, man. I should have shown you. You let me right down like an old camp bed. You didn't think to like grab the camera and get me swinging a sledgehammer like an absolute god.
I'll get you on the next. The thing is, I don't want to stand near you.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That is probably actually quite sensible.
Yeah,
I should have just placed the camera down.
But that would make more sense, wouldn't it?
That's what was left in the post hole. And yeah, I had to even get the t-shirt off. We were swinging. But yeah, it's nearly gone now. A few people thought that was very optimistic of me.
Must do, because
HSE sees you doing that. Yeah.
Shark
flip-flops. Stood next to a Stanley knife while we were operating a pitchfork or a garden fork. Standard uniform for you. Well, there's something that resembles a flower bed, minus the flowers, that is. Andrea's gone out, she's going to go and catch up with her mum. I've turned all the soil over, I've added some compost in, I've added some fish bone and some other stuff, check me out. Turned it, it looks good, cleared up the area, I'm kind of happy with it. I'm about to have some lunch and yeah, just chill out for 5 minutes. Ah. This is a Sunday, right? It's not a Monday. Day of rest, supposedly. I see a very funny post in a little group that I'm in on WhatsApp, where a friend of mine posted up a news article that was released in the UK, giving a warning, saying that between the times of like 11, 12, 1 o'clock this afternoon, today, here in the UK, that you know, residents, citizens, whatever, should be cautious because of extreme high temperatures of 26 degrees Celsius. That was about the same time that I was out here swinging that sledgehammer, smashing up that concrete. Oh, what's gone on with the world when like 26 degrees is like a health warning of high temperatures? I know people in places like Mauritius that work in kitchens, man, on days like way gnarlier than that. 26 degrees Celsius that we need to be inside and be careful. Really? So you got yourself a new planting border and you filled it?
Yeah, well, I've not filled it.
Bearing in mind you got one there, you got one there, you got one there under that stone. I know. Oh, I don't know. She sure does like some flowers, this one. That was pretty much an all-day mission. Well, best part of it. I think it's creeping on 5. Look at that, on the button, baby. But Andrea's pretty stoked. She's got a new border to, well, I would say put plants in, but she's already done that. Been an absolutely roasty, toasty day. There are 2 things that I wanted to do today. That was try to take copies via my mobile phone from the negatives that I got in the photo pack yesterday. I'm going to give that a go in a minute. See how well it comes out. Don't know. You'll have to wait and see on that one. And I also wanted to do some social media-y things. I wanted to, yeah, make some videos to put up as like reels, shorts. I don't know, that kind of stuff for the week ahead. Don't know if I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to damn try. So yeah, let's give this negative thing a go, shall we? I've seen some really clever people on the internet with the help of a little bit of tech and some sort of equipment. But basically what they've done is they've used their mobile phone to equivalently scan the negatives that they've got from a film roll and then do the color grading correction, like flip it from a negative to a positive. And they've had some really good outcomes. They tend to use like a light box and like all of this kind of cool gadgetry. I'm going to try to go full Grom schoolboy. Can we do it with a selfie light and a Samsung and some negatives? But we're just going to give it a little try and see what happens. So I think the trick here is going to be getting it so, wrong button. Basically, if I was hoping to get kind of a mix of light to get it as bright as possible. Dude, that sucks. But I think the trick is going to be go one way or the other. So we're going to go 6500 Kelvin, so it's just pure white. The only problem being, because it's not a diffused light box, it's kind of giving us bright spots, and that sucks. So I tried with the schoolboy method and the phone, not great. Even fired up the printer and tried using a scanner, but instead of being like a flatbed scanner, it's one of these feed throughs, and the rollers or whatever it is just didn't want to hold on to the glossy photos, which kind of sucked. So we tried that, and then other than that, we've just been having dinner and spending a little bit more time in the garden, walking around and making sure that it's just not gone anywhere. Yes, the madness is truly real. Andrea was just de-cobwebbing the fence panels with a cocktail stick, so that was kind of fun. Yes, we are here. Yes, it is Sunday. Yes, it's on the horizon. We know that there's a new week coming. I hope you've got enough energy out of the weekend to go into it, get after it, and absolutely destroy those milestones and get after those challenges. Appreciate you taking the time out of your life to tune into the vlog. A little bit of an odd one today, full like garden ground force style. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next one. So until then, take it easy, stay focused, stay positive, stay awesome.